Hello guys, welcome back to my channel. So today I wanted to film a plant tour of all of my houseplants that I have in my room. I have quite a few, so I don't know how long this is going to take, but again, like my fish, my personality just has no breaks. If I like something, I can't stop. So that's why I don't do cocaine. I can't stop if I like something. Anyway, so I have a lot of plants because of that reason, but they make me happy, so what can you do? Okay, so I figured we'd start off with the first plant I have when you walk into my room. Let me move the grow light so you can actually see it. Maybe if I turn the light on. There we go. So this is a Bakke. It's still in the nursery pot, so let me see. This is a Bakke Snow Memoria Corsi. And so this one I got at Home Depot. It has these very pretty leaves. I really like this one. This is a brand new leaf that just unfurrowed a few days ago maybe. And then there's some more little babies coming in at the bottom, plus a few old leaves that I need to pull off. But this one, I don't know if it's just not doing well or if it's new and just needs to color up. I don't know, but there's some little babies coming in down there. Eventually I'll plant it in this bigger planter, but I just haven't done it yet, and it seems like it's okay, so I'm not gonna mess with it. And I just have my grow lights on because I always do. So I'll put that down there. And then over here, so grow lights are off. Right here I have my Alocasia Pauli. I got this one recently at Dry Barn in Oakland. And it is looking really pretty. It has a lot of new leaves coming in. So down here, that's a new leaf. There's a big new leaf right here that's coming in. It's still a bit curled up, but it will uncurl soon. I just love this plant. I think it is so cool looking. Oh, and then there's another little baby right here coming in. These little ones at the bottom. So yeah, I am very excited about this one. I think it's beautiful. It has some light from my plant light, and then I have been misting it because I've heard that it likes humidity. But yeah. Behind here I have my Monstera baby. So I kind of shied away from Monsterous for a long time just because I don't know a lot about them other than they're popular. But I saw this one at a nursery and it was $9, so I said I kind of have to do it. Might as well try it out. None of the leaves are split yet, but for those of you that know anything about plants, this will eventually end up splitting into those big kind of cool leaves that people see on Instagram and Pinterest. So it has some little babies popping up, which is exciting. So she's just hanging out under my grow light. I have her in this little square planter. So yeah. Over here I have my string of hearts. It's not doing, I recently just got it and I basically just planted it down here and just put it under the light. So it's not doing great. When I bought this one, it basically fell out of the pot in my car. It was thrashed around, and then I had it on a planter in my bathroom, which about 2 days ago, I accidentally knocked off the windowsill in my bathroom, so it shattered everywhere. The plant went everywhere. So I think it's just a little bit mad at me right now, but hopefully it'll bounce back. Anyway, so that's my string of hearts. The roots look okay, but I just have them all kind of planted in here, and I'll just keep an eye on them. Make sure there's no horrible drama. Up here I have some clippings that I'm propagating. This one I have my Hoya Crimson Queen right here, which I got a clipping off of. Oh, this leaf looks like it's a little bit sad. I got this clipping off of Etsy, and it wasn't doing well in soil, so I cleaned it off and then I put it in this jar of water just to kind of build up the roots. So I don't know. I'm just going to keep it in here and keep an eye on it. And then I'll probably eventually put it in Leca. Then I also have a Marble Queen Pothos clipping in here. It's barely starting to kind of shoot out some. Where is it? It's just starting to shoot out a little node down here. So we'll see how that goes. But that's more of like an experimental thing. And back here I have my big Boston Fern. I got this one a long time ago from Anthropology. It was doing really horrible for a while, but then I started misting it every day and put it under the grow light, and it's doing so well. All these little small ones are new growth. This is a new growth. Down here is new growth, so And the leaves that are still here are actually quite soft and moisturized, which is great. So, yeah, she's doing well. Back here I have, I think it's a button fern. And it was doing horribly for a long time. I trimmed off all of the old growth that was like dying. And then all of these light ones are new. So it is regrowing. It's doing actually quite well. Again, this one loves the grow light and loves to be missed. Here's a little look at the fishies. Missy and Cleo, my fat ladies. Oh my god, she looks so fat. I try not to feed them much, but they steal food from everyone else. Okay, back to the regular scheduled programming. Right here I have my Sansevieria snake plant. I ordered this one off of Etsy. It has a little baby coming off the side. I screwed up with this one at first and watered it way too often. So I'm kind of leaving it alone now. I might repot this one eventually into a terracotta pot and then separate off this baby, but I don't really know yet. I'm not really sure. I'm just kind of leaving it alone because I think it was mad at me. It's my little mister. And then right here I have, what is this called? Like a blue star fern. A blue star fern that I got at Flowerland in Albany. This is nice. It's a little bit of an easier fern, not as dramatic as my other ones. So I just have been missing this as well. And it already has some new little growth babies coming in. Can you see that? Right here, right here, right down here. Oh, I'm so excited. So yeah, she's doing well. I'm trying not to water it too much, but I'm kind of keeping an eye on it. So I think she's happy in this spot. There's some indirect sun. Then up here I have my golden pothos. This is just an easy keeper. I don't really do much to this. I water, oh, there's a fungus gnat. Leave me alone. I water it occasionally when it feels dry, but it's just, I don't know, these things are so easy. I have it on a little plant stand, but yep, marble pothos. She's good. She's great. Okay, then over here on my windowsill, I have some of my other plants. Right here, I have a spider plant that I've had for a while. I used to have it over here on my desk, but I moved it over here. I felt like it kind of wanted some sun, and it actually has some new growth coming out down here. So I think it's liking it in this spot. Yeah, that's a new growth right there. So I think it's enjoying this spot, so I'll leave her here for now. It's just a string of pearls. I got a bigger plant, and then I put some of it in with another one that I have. Let me pick off that. This is just a little like vase thingy that I got at Michael's for like $3. So I just have her in here in the light, and I think she's enjoying it. This one's more recent, so it hasn't had a lot of time for me to damage it, so I don't think it's doing well due to me. Down here in my little coffee pot plant potter, I have a variegated string of pearls. So I saw this one. It's not very big. It's quite small right now. No like long tendrils other than this one, which is not long. But it was so cute. I had to get it. So I just watered it today because it was just bone dry. So hopefully I didn't give it too much, but I think it's enjoying this little place in the sun. Right here's a succulent I got from Elijah's mom. So I think they took this as a clipping off of one of their mother plants. But yeah, she's hanging out in the sun, doing quite well. There, I'm like can't open this because I have my other thing here. But right here I have a cactus. If I can figure out how to show it. I just don't do anything. I just stick it over here so it gets some sun, and then I just leave it alone. And then lastly, oh my god, you like can't see it. A stalker picture. I have my pilea, which is also called a Chinese money plant. Oh my god, this is the worst video ever. My Chinese money plant hanging out in, there we go. Hanging out in a little shady sunspot over here. I think it's happy. I hope it's happy. Okay, over here is part of the plant stand. So starting on the left, this is my big string of pearls, which I got, I think I got this on Etsy as well. It wasn't doing well for a really long time. I had a lot that was, like this one right here is like dying. Well, that's sad. Here, maybe I need to, should I put this in water? I'm gonna put this in water. Oh my god, this one looks awful. Who hurt you? Who hurt you? Okay, I'm putting that one in water to see how it goes. Anyway, so this one's been a little bit problematic. I overwatered it at first, and then I think it just needed more light because these were all on this side. So then I just turned it over a little bit, and then I filled out the top with some other cuttings from this one. And I'm going to keep her towards the light a little more. I know this thing needs light, so I'm going to just keep it closer to the window. Here I have my Hoya heart cutting that I got at Drift Plants in Castro Valley. Sorry, I burped. Drift Plants in Castro Valley. Super cute. Just basic. I don't have to water it much because it is a Hoya. So it stores a lot of water in these leaves. Over here I have a little succulent that I got for Christmas in a white elephant. It was very overwatered. So I've had this for over a month and I have not watered it because it was just drenched when I got it. So we'll see if it carries on. I've had to pull a few leaves that are just awful, but yeah, I'm just leaving it alone. Back here I have my lithop, my little booty plant, which I love dearly. So she's just hanging out in here, being a butt, doing her thing. I just like touching it because it's fun. Back here I have my bird nest fern. So this is just a little bit of a thicker fern with these curly edges. I ordered this one off of Etsy and it's doing quite well. If you can see, it's got some little babies coming up through there and a lot of dirt. Lots of dirt in there. So I think it's happy in this spot. It used to be over here, but then I moved it over here. So it has more sun. This is just a little ivy plant. It was like $1. So I got it. I don't really know much about ivy at all, but it's kind of cute. Back here I have the other succulent that I got for a Christmas gift exchange. So it's just hanging out here. It was also very overwatered, so it's just chilling. And then I put another clipping that I took from a pizza restaurant because it was hanging out outside. So I took that and put it on here. Then up here is my string of bananas. I put it up here just so it kind of got some more indirect light and it could hang because it wasn't hanging before. These things are hard. I don't really know how much to water them, but it's nice and full on top. This thing was drenched when I first got it and it's still really wet. So I haven't touched this in like 2 weeks. So the only plant I have over here on my vanity is this one. It's a ZZ plant that I got at Home Depot. It's doing well. These are great low light plants. They don't really need anything. I water it basically never. It's got some newer shoots coming up. This one here is also new. And this one's very new. So it's doing well. I don't really do anything for it. Okay, up here is my mother plant of that Marble Queen pothos. I used to have it over by a window, which you'll see later, and it was just not happy. So I moved it back over here. It has some leaves that just are not doing well, but then these vines look great. Like those leaves look wonderful. I hope you like my little planters on the side. So I'm leaving her up there a little bit less light. I don't think she liked it. Over here by the window I have a curly lipstick plant. I don't really know what to do with this one. I'm kind of just letting it be and hoping that it works out. But this one kind of confuses me because I can't tell if it's happy or not. Because it looks great at the base over here, but then on the ends it's kind of floppy and not happy. But whatever, it's got a lot of light right here, or at least a decent amount of light. And then up here I have my satin pothos, just in this little planter. It's got a new leaf coming in here. It's pretty happy. It's a low maintenance guy. I don't really do much to that guy. Over here I have 2 little succulent planters. Oh my god, this one's like completely dead. I'm just not good with succulents. Like I don't know how to do succulents. Like this one's okay. This one's okay. But I just can't figure out how to do succulents. It's kind of annoying. Down here I have my maidenhair fern. It's incredible that I've kept it alive. This one wants to be wet almost all the time and it wants super high humidity. So kind of a pain in the ass, but okay. Behind it I have my neon pothos, which is another low maintenance pothos. I don't really do anything. Over here I have my, what is this called? Like a starfish sansevieria? It's a type of snake plant, but it just looks like that. This one's annoying because it just doesn't, it's like not steady in this pot. I need to put more soil on top, but it's just bothering me. Over here I have my Calathea Freddy. I gotta trim off some more brown. These things just always have browning on the edges. It's annoying, but whatever. This one also wants to be moist and it likes a lot of humidity, so I have it under my light fish tank light, and it gets some light there, and then my humidifier's here, so it gets some juice. Down here I have one of my newer plants that I'm really excited about. This is a Hoya tricolor. It has a nice little shoot coming off here. I have it in a terracotta pot, which might be controversial, but I don't really care. It looks nice. I like it. Over here I have my Pothos Enjoy, which looks like it's doing okay. I got this one maybe a week ago as well, and I haven't really done much to it. Over here, some succulent clippings that I thought died, so I just kept them over here. I think they're still dead. Well, this one's okay. This one's definitely dead. I don't know what's going on, but I'm just going to keep it in there. Maybe something will happen. Also, did I show you guys my new fish? This is Crunchy. Hi, Crunch. Will you say hi to everyone? Crunch, come here. Oh, he doesn't look very happy with me, so I'm gonna go. Okay, my last few plants are over here by the window. This is one of my newest plants. This is a Philodendron Brazil. Oh my god, this leaf looks so broken. Who hurt you? Anyway, Philodendron Brazil. It's got pretty good. Oh my god, I'm gonna kill myself. Anyway, it was kind of dirty when I got it because it came in the mail, but it's got some new leaves coming in. I just hope it's happy. I hope it's okay. Oh my god, this is so hard to see. Anyway, down here I have my Philodendron Xanadu, which I was so excited about. This is in a gigantic pot, actually. Yeah, it's in a honker. And it looks good. It's in this light spot right in front of the window. I think it's happy. I'm using a ladder as a plant stand. And then here is my Hoya carnosa Hindu rope, which is right here. I just got some new clippings of this to add on to the top, which I think is these chunk right here. This one was my old one, and then this one was my old one. It just wasn't doing well. I think it just wanted more sun. Okay, well, other than me dropping my phone, let me just continue and say, I think it just wanted more sun, so I'm giving it sun. I can't believe I almost forgot to include these. So this is the scene of the crime where my chain of hearts crashed. But anyway, so up here I have my sunhorse. This is my umbrella plants. I got this as like a tiny, tiny little thing. I had maybe 3 of these. But look at this new baby. Is that not the cutest thing you've ever seen? I'm so proud of it. It is doing so well. So she hangs up there in the sun. And then I have this little cactus. Look at her, nice and pokey, doing great things. I hope they don't fall too. Okay, so that concludes my plant tour. Hope you guys liked it. I'm not buying any more plants for a long time because I shouldn't, but I still want a lot.